To Education Matters, an Education Cabinet Secretary, Professor George Magoha, has issued a stern warning to school principals who send away learners home over school fees arrears. Speaking during a mop-up exercise that saw 6 learners from the sprawling Kiandutu slums who are yet to report to school escorted back to various learning institutions, Magoha maintained that the exercise will continue in order to ensure that all learners rightfully access education.
Magoha maintained that all candidates who sat their 2021 Kenya Certificate of Primary Education examination will get Form 1 placement in line with the government's agenda, issuing a warning to schools working against the government's 100% transition policy by sending students from poor backgrounds home, saying they will be dealt with accordingly.
I have directed many times that no teacher in this republic should send a child back home from a day school for any charge which is illegal. This is because the government of His Excellency Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta has already sent money for running those schools at this particular time.
At the same time, Magoha announced that the government will launch phase 2 of the competence-based curriculum before the end of the month, having completed construction of 6,000 classrooms out of 10,000 expected to host junior secondary school students under the new education system.
We are also working on some of those popular boarding schools that will have day wings, as per what we have said before, where if you want your child to go to Kenya High School and we have given them the academic facilities, but there's no boarding, and the child has performed well, the child can go there as a day scholar as long as it's living from around there.
The education boss urged contractors who have completed the construction work to submit their documents, insisting that the new system will remain in place no matter the criticism from various quarters.
So Kenyans like creating so many problems, but for those mothers who give birth to these children and for the fathers who make them give birth to them, can we now start being realistic that I think CBC is here to stay, and rather than just shooting it with all sorts of weapons and guns, can we work together to ensure that it works? It is going to work because we have decided it is going to work.
He also directed the Kenya Universities and College Central Placement Service to open its portals for 2 weeks to facilitate revision of choices with immediate effect. Paul Monio, TV 47.